So social media gives you a lot of freedom, a lot of things that you can do with it. But sometimes we limit ourselves on social media. Maybe we just focus on area. We think inside the box. Rather, you have to think outside the box. Just don't do whatever the ordinary are doing. Think something outside the box that you can create the viral content. Another thing that maybe let a lot of people down is lack of research of their target audience. When digital platforms, you have to know who you're communicating to. You get it? Because the tone also matters, who you are communicating to. I can communicate the same to company ABCD, which is on its own bracket, and company DC whatever, which is on another bracket with other people, and company A whatever, which is also on another bracket with their competitors. So I have to select my tone. If I'm speaking to these guys, they really have to get me. They have to feel me. I'm communicating to them. So you have to do a research about your audience. The mistake the majority do when they are doing the research about their audience is they only target potential customers or potential audience. So everything is more like poaching their people to come through their business or their brand, ABCD. So too much effort goes to the potential. But we forget about the existing customers, existing audience, and the loyal audience. What are you doing about those people? You can't be all the time attracting new people. What do you do with the people that you already attracted? So most brands fail because they fail to maintain the loyal and existing brand to feel like they are appreciated. They're only focusing on the potential ones. So this is very crucial. Whatever you do in your plans, whatever digital marketing, whatever your goal is, remember, you have to know all about your audience, your existing, your loyal, and your potential, which is very important. Otherwise, you might get the potential ones, but fail to maintain them, and they'll run away and goes to your competitor because you're failing to maintain them. A good example would be your existing customers. You can just follow up on your existing customers. Maybe a thank you card for existing customers, social media, or your audience. Be like, okay, ABCD, yeah, you've been with us for maybe 5 years, ABCD. They'll feel good. That's digital. Or even sending a personalized email, because email marketing is still part of digital marketing. Social media, yes, has taken a lot of people on social media forgetting about their email marketing, but it's still part of it. You can send, let's say it's one of your existing customers' birthday. You can send a personalized email or a personalized message on social media. You see? So these are the things that sometimes we try to forget when we're doing our digital marketing, but it's very important to research about your audience. Another thing is you have to establish your most important metrics. How do you measure whether you're succeeding or not? Because you might be on social media, you might have all the likes that you want in life, but not capitalizing on those likes. You have to have clear metrics of measuring your success on digital platforms. So you have to have a metrics. Okay, if your goal now, you have to keep this in mind. Whatever your digital platform goals, you doing your strategies, ABCD, they also have to be in line with overall brand goals. You understand? The brand goal as well. Don't move away from the brand goal, because if you're moving away from the brand goal, you might go astray. So you have to be in line with the brand goals as well whenever you're doing your social media strategy, the policy, ABCD. So for example, the business objective might be you have to grow your brand. So if your business objective is to grow your brand, what's your social media goal that you can do? You see? So it's about awareness. So if you do more awareness, it means your goal on social media, that will be a plus, done. And the same will push for the business goal, which is grow the brand. But how do you measure? How do you measure if you're doing good with awareness and you're really growing the brand? You look at the things like how many followers are you getting? How many shares people sharing your tweet, retweeting your thing, or sharing your posts on your digital platform. So that's now on your grow the brands, you measure by those metrics, the shares, the followers, ABCD. So what if the goal is turning the customers into advocates? What can be your goal? It means you need more engagement from the customers. That can be the digital platform, digital marketing goals. You have to have a lot of engagement. So those things can be comments, likes, mentions where people are mentioning your brand, ABCD. So those will make people become your advocates, from customers to advocates. So if you want to drive leads, what do? You need to conversion. Yeah? You have to convert whatever you have. People have to sign up on your website. People have to click on your social media, say, okay, I want to learn more about this, or where can I buy this? That means you're turning those people to leads. So you have to keep in mind of these things whenever you're doing your social media. I know it's fun just jumping into, okay, now let me just post. Later today I'll just post about this. And you're even not sure, you don't even a pattern of posting these things. It also matters. It also matters, how do you post your things? What's your schedule? You know, people are active at some point and inactive at some point. I'll give you an example. It depends on your target customer, target audience. If your target audience is the working class, definitely around 7 to 8 o'clock, they're traveling to work. They don't really have time for social media. Maybe they have a little bit time on social media because maybe they're on a queue, they're waiting, they're on a queue. But usually they will check most of the platform when they get to work before they start actual working. Obviously, everybody do that. Even myself, before I start checking my emails, ABCD, I'm on one of my social media every morning. So you have to read your audience. What time are they active? If they're active between 9 and 10, definitely you have to post around those times. If they're active around 12 p.m., that's your time to be posting most content, because most of your followers are active and you get more engagement. And remember about the algorithms with these platforms: more engagement, more visibility, more brand awareness, more leads. That means they will also drive to leads, people signing up or learning more about your thing, ABCD. Okay? So you also have to keep improve your customer retention, because you need somebody to back you up, be like, okay, you know what, I think this guy is good, by going on your platform and say, putting a testimony like, oh, this guy did ABCD to me and he's really good. Or I met these guys online, they did ABCD, this digital marketing. So people, they have to put the testimonies on your platforms, saying they really appreciate your service or your brand or ABCD. So those things will make your brand grow as well. Remember, you just have to stick to your goals. What are your goals? And do whatever necessary to do your goals. Posting often matters as well. Like you go to somebody, say, they put maybe on their posters, ABCD, their handles, the digital platform handles, let's say Facebook, email addresses, ABCD, their website. Then you go to their website or their email or on their social media platforms, you see they last posted 6 months ago or 3 months ago. Definitely bounce rate, you'd be like bounce, because those guys are not active. Even if you inbox them, definitely they might answer you after maybe 2 weeks or so, because they're not active. So you have to be active on social media as well. Whenever somebody asks you a question, you have to respond. Remember, social media is all about feeling for the people, being in their shoes. If somebody is bragging about something, you have to address that issue as soon as possible. It's more like somebody saying, you know what, Lena, your services are trash, ABCD, they're posting. I have to engage with them, like, sorry, apologies, what was the problem? How, so that maybe next time we might do better. You see? But ignoring that person, who keep on saying, Blena, your services are trash. Then somebody will be like, oh, trash, see? So you have to engage, you have to be with the people, understand whatever they say, and give feedback. So feedback is important. If even somebody say, you're doing a good job, you might just go there and say thank you. So that's it. That's engagement. So you're engaging with the customer. Next time they know whatever they are, even they ask you in the inbox, you respond. So that's it. So you have to engage. So digital marketing, there are a lot of strategies that you can do. I think we can break right now, and when we come back, we see how best we can do with the social media, and at the same time, what platforms can we use to do our analysis? How can we do post-surgery, ABCD, and getting the feedback from the people, the feedback loop, ABCD. So I think that's another chapter. We need to break, because if I keep on talking, some of you might be confused, but you already know these things. You've been doing these things on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, sending emails, websites, you posted some comments on website or read something on website. So basically, these things. Maybe you just need some blender to ignite that fire in you. See you in the next chapter.